Hello and welcome to another episode of PHT TV. So far we've unboxed and gone over the history of the Heresies and the Fortes. Then we forced those guys into battle and put them side by side in order to help determine which unit is going to be best for you and your home. Today we're going to be moving on to the next speaker in the Heritage line with the Cornwall Force. Now I'll be unboxing these guys to give you a better idea of what to expect when you call Corey or Steven at Paducah Home Theater to order your very own set. Now, as I said before, I do recommend when you're getting into these larger units that you do invite a friend over to help you with this unboxing. This helps prevent damage to the speaker, and it also helps prevent damage to your back, so take my recommendation. If you're going to unbox these guys, invite over a friend and get some help. As such, let me introduce you to Michael. He is the best kind of friend because he accepts payment in the form of some speaker listening and the beverage of his choice. Stay tuned for just a moment. We're going to crack these guys open and let you see what's inside. Alright, as you can see, this is much like a lot of the other Klipsch boxes that we've opened. It does say open this end. So you can open it up, take out the foam, and then flip it over so that it's right side up. In the very top, we have our Cornwall owner's manual. We have our congratulations on your purchase letter. We have the additional unpacking instructions, which essentially is just telling you to remove the rubber washers on the back of the grill. A quick description on the grill itself. I'm going to set all this off to the side and we will get to unpacking the speaker itself. All right, thanks so much, Mikey. I could not have done it without you. I will be giving you a call when we get to the Las Calas as well. So, thank you, and we'll see you next time. All right, we got these boxes unpacked. Let's talk about the visual aspects first. So, one of the very first things you'll notice as you pull it out of the box is that the form factor is very similar to the previous generation. So the width and the depth is identical, but it has gained 2 inches in height, leaving it standing at 38 inches tall. Another thing you will notice visually is the matte black riser base that it stands on. This kind of gives it a floating appearance and makes it stand kind of more in line with the rest of the Heritage line. You'll see most of the Heritage line is getting that matte black riser base update. Now, diving more into the acoustic side of things, where you'll really start to notice a generational gap is when you pull off this grill here. Now, starting at the top, it does still use the K701 Ti high frequency driver, but they have updated the phase plug in order to give you a little bit better dispersion on the high frequencies. As we move down though, the mid-range is where this unit really starts to shine. It has the brand new K702 mid-range driver mated to this oversized Tractrix horn with mumps technology to give you a more even polar response in the mid-range frequencies. Now, the Cornwall 3s did have some mid-range coloration, and while we haven't done our listenings yet, I do expect a significant improvement, and I do believe that the mid-range is where this unit is really going to come alive. While the low-frequency driver itself has not changed, the ports have been modified to the updated Tractrix ports with the inner flare, and what that inner flare does is it reduces turbulence and significantly decreases port noise. So you have an all-around cleaner exchange of air coming through that port. Now, coming around back, you have the brand new polished aluminum input cup. In addition to giving a little bit more of an elegant look to the rear of the speaker, it actually sticks out from the unit, making it a little bit easier to insert speaker wires. Now, behind this brand new input cup, there's a 3-way steep slope crossover network similar to that in the Las Calas and the K-horns. Basically what that means is each driver is more specifically designated to a more narrow frequency range. A standard crossover may be 6 to 12 dB per octave, so there's a huge range of frequencies where the two different drivers are playing at the same time. With the steep slope, it ends up being more like 24 dB. It's calculated where the drivers roll off naturally, then there's around an 18 dB per octave network on it, so the overlap range is much more narrow. So just a quick recap, with the brand new phase plug on the high frequency driver, the brand new K702 mid-range driver, as well as the oversized Tractrix horn with mumps technology, the brand new ports with inner flares to reduce turbulence and port noise, the brand new input cup and crossover network, as well as the updated aesthetics, the Cornwall 4 is a huge step forward in the product line. This product has certainly come a long way since its inception in 1959. Join us next week. Trey's going to be going over the history of the Cornwalls. Following that, we're going to put these up side by side against the Forte 3s and see how they compare. And then after that, we're going to get some Las Calas in here. So be sure to like and subscribe below to be the first to know when those videos drop. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you again next week on another episode of PHT TV.